Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, the Tree Heart Run. And we are having like some strange like visual like appreciation fest of Link here while we're on the pirate ship. Oh my god, this is so weird, like how crazy. Anyway, when we last left off, like we ended up boarding this ship and leaving our home island. And now it's time for us to like report to Nico down in the depths of the ship here, so he can keep us occupied and out of Tetra's way while we're en route to the Forsaken Fortress. So here we go.
Oh, well now, ahoy there, Swabby. As of today, I am your superior, Nico. Now I promise I'll go easy on you, so you just do as I say, okay? Right. Now, first of all, we have to take the test all the new pirates have to take. It's a bit of a doozy, so get ready. You watch everything I'm about to show you real careful-like, so you can cram it into your no-doubt mushy, swabby brain.
It's like, you're the swabby here. Like, who do you think you are? Just because you're one rung of the ladder above me doesn't mean you're so hot.
Just walk up to it.
Okay, well, I think I can manage that game as long as I drink a sip of tea here to keep my throat moist. Yeah, I think I can manage that too. If I can jump on a rock, I can jump on a platform.
Okay, so I was able to jump in this first one myself, but the next one is too far, right? That's when you gotta do this.
What, this thing? This. For those of you who don't know, this thing is whenever I'm like recording like commentary with someone, I like that's how we sync up the audio, as we do this thing where we just like volley back and forth saying the word this in increasingly zany manner.
It'll probably take you at least 1 year before you're good enough to make it all the way here. One rough year, one tough year full of bumps and bruises.
It's like, it's not what do you mean a year? Like, we're going to be at the Forsaken Fortress like 10 times over at that stage, and I'm just going to be gone. Okay, so I don't know whether you have to do this, but I always like paranoidly, but I always like have to like reset them to. I always like reset them to make sure that like to make sure that I have like the maximum amount of time. Yeah, I know. 1 bullet left, laughing boy. Oh, what? You can actually like. Okay. Well, that wasn't the problem. The problem was that I didn't even grab the rope. But did you see what it said there? It was like, oh, you can like use that to change direction. When like, actually, does that mean you can just like change the direction while you're swinging? Because like in like the original, what you'd have to do if you wanted to like well, I didn't even get the chance to test it there because I got all engrossed in what I was doing, but like in the original, if you wanted to change the direction you were swinging, either on those or on the grappling hook, you'd have to like slow down to a stop and then like manually rotate yourself.
I'm proud to have you as my underling.
Oh my god, he's such a jerk. Do you know what our friendship is like? We're like Jack Black and that guy in oh, whatever his name is, George from Seinfeld in Thingamabob in Shallow Hal. I don't see why not. I doubt I'll get busted. Alright, Swabby, I'll tell you what. You can have the treasure in that chest over there. It's the great and lovable Peridot. Oh my god. Hurry and take it before someone comes. Maybe he is like the great and lovable Peridot. There are like a couple of parallels there. Like, they're both kind of I think neurotic is the nicest way to describe Peridot. She is really lovable though. Maybe like the great and lovable Peridot isn't like the worst way to describe her after all. Hey Harry, we've reached the Forsaken Fortress. Hurry and get your ass up here. It's like, yeah, oh, jeez. It's like here Nico was like, oh, it'll take you a year to be able to do it. And now I can't resist for old time's sake. I just have to like lower the platforms and like leave him stranded over there. Even though I guess technically he could just like jump down, but like we're gonna force him to do that. He's not gonna have an easy way across the whole platform. Across like the platforms with the swinging ropes. That's like our punishment for making us do that. Hey Harry, I'm up here! Oh my god. This is like this part again. Well, not this part, it's not there yet. It's weird how like it's called like Wind Waker HD, right? But that basically just means it's like it's just like the re-released, you know? Like I think HD is after just becoming a buzzword for like, okay, well we're re-releasing like an old game. And like, yeah, the graphics are, it's not like the graphics are better, like, and that's the thing, I don't really want to say like the graphics are better, they're just different, like they're just kind of more up to date and rounded off rather than better. Because I think like it's not like the graphics in Wind Waker have aged badly. I don't think that could be, nothing could be further from the truth, to be honest. That's the cursed isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. I don't know why you're talking like that all of a sudden, but apparently you are. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. Oh my god, Ganondorf is like up there in that place as we speak. It used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with, but they were just small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. I knew it. Look, see, there's the Helmarok King up there. But like Ganondorf is like, oh, like that's like the weirdest thing to think about. It's like now playing this in hindsight after like playing through the rest of the game. Like you're here in the Forsaken Fortress, and Ganondorf is there the whole time. Like while you're wandering around in the Forsaken Fortress, Ganondorf is up there in his little hut, like. And it's really, really weird to think of. I'll bet you anything that's the place where they got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under a really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. Oh my god. Don't you give me that dangerous wink. It's like, it's like my experience tells me that means trouble. And look, you wink at me one time, and I end up in this barrel, struggling to get out on a catapult. It's like you call yourself professionals. We pirates do this all the time, don't worry about it, it'll be a piece of cake. It's just like when Meryl looks up at the camera in the Truman Show and she's like, I'm a professional, for God's sake. She's so like scared, she's actually terrified, and then he's like, who are you talking to? 3, 2, 1. It's like that rabbit in that episode of The Simpsons. Like that rabbit. It's like in that episode of The Simpsons where they get lost in the woods, and Homer's like, I'll show you how to set a trap to catch a rabbit, my boy. And then the trap like catapults the rabbit like into the horizon, never to be seen again. It's like the funniest thing ever. Oh. Well, here we are, the sun-drenched tropical Forsaken Fortress. I needed this place like I need a hole in the head. Look at me, I'm like a drowned rat here. Whoa! Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration? Look in your face, priceless. Oh my god. I'm telling you, we're in an abusive relationship here. I slipped a stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. It's made out of like the ancient gossip stones is what it's made out of. Use that on the item screen to take a look. Okay. But listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't go losing it, you understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. Okay. Well, it won't be that hard. It's like I've done this like a million times. It's like, how hard can it be? Unless I like forget the order that I usually do this in. That's like the only thing that could happen. Theoretically. Okay, it's coming. Do you know what? Like, it actually, that's one thing, is now that like the wallet is bigger in like the initial parts of the game, once we like get the searchlights turned off and like drop that crate down there, it'll actually be worthwhile. It'll actually be worthwhile, like going down into that main area down there, like going down into that main area and getting the. Okay, so there's another one up there. Going down into that main area and picking up all those rupees. Yeah, I know. It's like, you don't need to teach me how to play the game, Tetra. I've played this one before. I've LP'd this one before, for crying out loud. It's like, you think you can teach me how to play this game? Whoops. Thank you, commentary. Thank you, game. You just couldn't have picked, like, a more embarrassing... Oh, wait, I didn't mean to, like... Oh, so you press A to swing? That's really, really strange. Is that, like, swapped around? Like, is it just me, or is that, like, swapped around from the original? Because I'm pretty sure in the original... Like, just like with any... Like, it's like B to swing. Just like with the sword. I wish I could, like, climb over this wall and just, like, get down to that ladder, but we're gonna have to take the long way. Like, I'm pretty sure in the original, it's like... I'm pretty sure in the original it's B to swing, just like with the sword, and A to throw. Just like if you're, like, holding bombs or any item or whatever. Okay, so... I want to go this way, because that's, like, where the next one is. And theoretically, if I just go through this room, I should get on out there. See, the thing is, like, the Forsaken Fortress, like, how successful you are, like, depends entirely on... See, look, that's, like, over... Is that, like, the compass or something? See, I might as well go over and pick this up, because it might just come in handy. This is either a compass or, like, the dungeon map, or one or the other. Yeah, dungeon map. Okay, so tapping the map screen on the Wii U gamepad. Okay, so that's something that I can do. So I tap on the map screen, and then I can see it without having to pause the game. But if I want to pause the game and, like, have a look at it... Okay, that's really cool. Okay, so that's really handy, okay. Even though, to be honest, like, knowing me... Oh my god, I thought I was, like, going to fall back down there, because that's such a pain in the ass if you fall down there. Even though I'm pretty sure that's where, like, the piece of heart is down there, is it? There's, like, one piece of heart in this place that you can get, like, right at the beginning of the game. You don't need to teach me how to play the game, Tetra. It's like, I've LP'd this one before, for crying out loud. But yeah, like, that's only, like... So that's just one example of how, like, this playthrough is going to be more... Maybe I'll just, like, get his attention first. So you come down here, buddy. Go on, swing at me. There, you didn't like that, did you? Okay, so now it's, like, A to swing. Like, I'm pretty sure that's, like, reversed from, like, the original game, because... Like, I don't think I would have, like, I think what that was, like, when I made that mistake. See, look, this will be faster now, going down this way. I think when I made that original mistake and, like, threw it instead of swinging it, that was based on, like, that was based on, like, my original, like, memories of how you play this game. Like, those, like... This is how you play Wind Waker. That's ingrained into my psyche at this stage. You got the compass! Now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. View the map screen and see for yourself. It's like, look at it yourself. It's like, I'll never forget, like, that one lecture we had where someone asked, like, someone was taking notes. and they asked like the lecturer how you spell a particular word, and the word in question was sackbut, which is like it's like a Renaissance instrument, like it's like an early predecessor of like, okay, I think this is the way. Is it? It's like an early predecessor of like the okay, jeez. That's not gonna like come over here, is it? It's like freaking me out there. But jeez, okay, I'll listen to you. All you're going to do is say you don't have a sword. Yeah, it's like I know what to do. But jeez, actually, here I am saying I know what to do, and if I'd actually read the text the first time, she tells you how to use their own weapon against them with A, and I never would have made that mistake, so I guess like my ass may be dumb, but I ain't no dumb ass. So how would you like that one? Try this one on for size. But yeah, like, and I remember he like asked like how you spell like the word. Just pick it up. How you spell like the word sackbut, and like the lecturer's reaction was just to like look at him and be like, "Look it up yourself." It was like the best thing ever. I was like so happy. Because it's like, what kind of a reaction is that? It's like, look it up yourself. See, look, all those rupees down there, and once we like get over there and drop that block down, then we'll be able to get down there, and like all those rupees will be ours! Ours! Okay, so this like swinging always makes me nervous, because I always think I'm going to like miss it or something. We're making like record time here in the Forsaken Fortress. I'm starting to think maybe I'll just like complete the whole thing here in this one video. Even though that would be a lot to fit into one video though, wouldn't it? But then like, what would you do then? It's like, if you don't do that, the other option is have like the end of the Forsaken Fortress and like a load of junk at the start of Windfall Island in like one video, which is like really messy as well. It's like nobody wants to do that. Though maybe I should. No, wait a second. Let go. All I want is the rupees here. Now the searchlights are all turned off. Well, you know what? Actually, that's probably like the better option, because like instead of this being like a really mondo long video, and there's like a cutscene or two as well, like the King of Red Lions is going to start running his mouth about who Ganondorf is and what's going on here. I wonder if there are like rupees in this as well. Oh, but there's a heart and 1 rupee. You can. It's never too soon to start collecting the rupees in this game, I swear. Okay, let's just get up here. And then we'll like finish off the video here. Because yeah, I can like it's easier to like know what I'm doing if I do it that way, so. Yeah, that's it for this part of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. In the next part, we'll finish off the Forsaken Fortress and see where things go from there. So, thanks a million for watching. See you next time. Bye now.